Hi, Mark Paulus, All Out of Vlog, here for another episode. Welcome back. I'm here at Whiskey Pete's to see a car that became infamous in Louisiana in 1934. All right, let's go take a look at it. We'll learn more about it. Here we are. It's the car that Bonnie and Clyde died in May 23rd, 1934, where their crime spree was brought to an end in a small town in Louisiana. So we're going to take a little closer look at it, best we can, where it's considering it's behind a glass wall. All right. Bonnie and Clyde were killed in this infamous car, the 1934 Ford Deluxe Fordor Sedan. It was powered by a flathead V8 Ford motor, 221 cubic inches. It produced 85 horsepower, had a top speed of 82 miles per hour, and would do 0 to 50 in 10.5 seconds. Now this car back in the day, back in 1934, cost $700. In today's dollars, that would be close to $15,000. Now, Clyde loved this car and the motor, the flathead V8, so much, he wrote Henry Ford a letter, and pretty much in that letter said it was his preferred car to steal was the V8 Ford. Henry Ford, that this car had all the other competition skinned. Now, Ford made this car all out of steel, and the steel would stop most handgun rounds and shotgun rounds. So it was almost like having an armored car. This is the shirt that Clyde was wearing when he was killed in 1934. This is one of several photographs recovered by police from a roll of film left in a camera that they left behind Bonnie and Clyde and their gang at this garage apartment during a gun battle with police in Joplin, Missouri. This is a picture of a 1934 Ford Deluxe, like the one that Clyde stole. Now, when he stole that car, it was only 6 weeks old, so this photograph is probably a pretty close reproduction of what the car looked like when he stole it. This photograph was taken after the ambush gun battle had finished. In the photo, you can see Bonnie's body laying against Clyde. Now, they recovered many automatic weapons and handguns out of this car. Laying on the floorboard near Bonnie and Clyde, they recovered a shotgun and a handgun, and the posse had fired 107 rounds in less than 2 minutes. During the autopsy, they would find that both Bonnie and Clyde were both hit by 50 rounds. When they were examining Clyde's jacket, they found 40 bullet holes in it. Bonnie and Clyde's car was being towed to coroner's office in Arcadia, Louisiana. Crowds turned out to hopefully to catch a glimpse of Bonnie and Clyde's bodies and try to grab souvenirs, hair or pieces of clothes or parts of the car, something to remember it by. The officials decided to have a showing of both Bonnie and Clyde's bodies to the public to ensure that the public that they were really dead. For Bonnie's showing, 50,000 people turned out, and for Clyde's showing, about 35,000 turned out. This newspaper was one of many with the same headline, that Bonnie and Clyde had been killed. Their crime spree brought to an end. Those 6 men that made up that posse that killed Bonnie and Clyde were made national heroes.
The inevitable end. Retribution. Here is Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker, who died as they lived, by the gun. Bonnie is seen leaning against Clyde. Clyde was a master gunman. Seldom did anyone ever live when Clyde got the first shot.
All right, that's it for this episode. I hope you learned something new about Bonnie and Clyde and how they died and where they died and about their car. See you next Friday. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the red subscribe button on your way out and give us a like and a comment. Let us know what you think. All right, we'll see you next Friday.